Yep, absolutely. All right, well, we've got our first combination out on course. This is number 27, Caroline Martin, and she's the one coming in on a score of 32. So there are 32 jump efforts here on the cross country. The speed for the 3-star, 550 meters a minute, optimum time of 6 minutes.
I haven't seen this horse yet. I think it's a new ride for Caroline, but Caroline is a very, very good cross-country rider. She's experienced, she's quick, she's brave, so she's a great trailblazer to watch.
And starting everybody right out the gate with a combination there at fence 3.
You know, and although the horses show jumped out there yesterday, I think they'll jump 1 and 2, and then you're going to make that left-hand turn, and they're going to see the tent and the white fence, and, you know, you're going to have to give them a little kick, I think.
We had a little bit of rain overnight, but I think that the ground looks fantastic. It's held up really well.
Yeah, the sand base here can take quite a bit of rain. I went out and walked around this morning, just checking a few spots, and it really looks like it's going to be perfect.
Coming to 6AB, the Pine Clump combo rolls.
After this table, there's 2 corners. Ian gives us a few combinations to sort of get the horses started, and then he starts to lay it on a little heavier. So it'll be interesting to see how these 2 open corners ride.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, the time for the intermediate class that went before the 3-star here was tight. There were only 2 inside the time in that entire division.
Yeah, there, Caroline's putting the gas pedal down. I feel like, particularly the intermediate, advanced, 3 and 4-star, it's always pretty hard to make here. So you've got to be determined from the start to really be committed to keeping the pace up.
So Ariel, tell the people who are listening what are your thoughts? I know your horse is notoriously quite fast on the cross country. Like, what are you thinking about in terms of you're really trying to make the time? What are your plans?
I think riding efficient lines, particularly in the beginning, so that you don't have to run them off their feet, but as you come through those first few jumps and through the infield, kind of where Caroline was coming up to those open corners, I think the lines are important. Yeah, good through there. The terrain there in the coffin, it's quite steep down to the first obstacle, and you keep going down until you're over the ditch, and then you come back up again. So that is quite challenging for the horses. I don't think you see too many coffins that have that much sort of variability in the ground, and Caroline saw a great shot over that table. She's trying to keep hustling along. But I think that's one thing I've learned about trying to be a fast cross-country rider is it's not just about galloping fast, it's riding good lines, getting away from the jumps efficiently.
Caroline dropping down in, over the lighthouse flash, water out. And she gets the way down as well.
She's having a great round so far.
Really good.
Stella Artois, number 37.
That's quite a tall vertical. The drop isn't as big into the water there as the 4-star, but it's still a tall vertical, so it's a big jump in.
Another starter on course here. Number 37, Jennifer Saville, riding Stella Artois.
So I think this is this horse's first run in a while. She's an experienced 5-star horse. So I think Jenny will just be looking to have a little leg stretch. And I know this mare can get quite strong, so I think rideability will be her focus. But Jenny's a great jockey and has a really good partnership with this mare, so it'll still be fun to watch.
They are coming to us on a score of 31.8. So we see Caroline now up at the Normandy Bank.
Really good.
Coming right-handed now. That brush was huge.
Good.
Walking up to that.
Good shot. And Ian's cleverly placed it right on the top of this little rise, so I think it's actually going to ride quite big. And then you've got to get organized. Oh, good sitting up there. Good riding. Caroline showing all of her skill there to help keep the horse's feet moving. Yeah, I think for these 3-star horses, that's a big drop in, that brush, and it's a pretty sharp turn, left-handed turn to the table in the water. Really good.
2 left for her. She now makes her way to defense 20, the gate.
But, you know, they come around that corner and have to jump the brush skinny on a bit of terrain, and it drops quite a bit. And I think the horses balloon up, and although it looks like you have a ways to the water, you've got to get organized pretty quickly and then be able to ride them up forward. So they have the power to jump in over that big brush. So Ian's asking a lot of good questions.
Making her way now down to the last jump, the gully table at 21. We will bring you her time when we get it.